Damn Kawaki, you acted like a hero when it was Boruto who did it. Boruto's new jutsu is revealed, a chakra from the planet. Hidari is finally completely dead. The rest of his body remains a thorn-shaped core, and the thorn can certainly be used to make the Hidari that has turned into a shinju tree back into Sasuke. Jura is too overpowered. He shoots a bijuudama laser from the eye of the rinnegan with a very long distance. Lucky, the shot targeted at Boruto did not hit his vital, but damn it, Boruto falls and bleeds from his mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the full spoiler Boruto chapter 12, but before that, I ask for your help to press the like and subscribe buttons, and let's start the spoilers. Spoilers begin. Boruto with a sword in his hand has confronted Hidari. Sarada, Sumire, and Konohamaru, who saw Boruto, were surprised to see him. Himawari's condition really needs help. So Boruto asked Konohamaru to look after Himawari, but unexpectedly, Hidari attacked Boruto with his hand, which turned into a sharp sword. With reflexes so fast, Boruto blocked Hidari's attack with a sword, and after that, Boruto used the Futon Topa Jutsu to push Hidari away from him. It's the same thing when Boruto pushed his father when Kawaki tried to kill him. Hidari bounced off and quickly went into his claw marks. A skill that can create quite a lot of claw marks makes Hidari easily dodge attacks and counterattack with the claw marks he created. Then we see on the other side, Delta and Kawaki, who are far from that place, are standing there. That's right. Delta and Kawaki just got to the place where Boruto took Himawari from Jura's attack. Kawaki was really surprised to see Boruto, who was able to take Himawari away in a matter of seconds. It must be space-time ninjutsu. Right now, he's probably in the spot where Team 10's encounter started. Delta and Kawaki only saw Jura from a distance, but they both did not make any attacks on Jura. After Delta realized that there was no Himawari in the others, she tried to contact the sensor team. I don't see Himawari anywhere. Team 10 is gone too. Can you hear me? Sensory unit, are they all right? Then the sensor team responded to Delta's words. That Team 10 was taking the wounded to the new city, as well as Himawari. She was at Sarada and Konohamaru's place. Besides that, Boruto was also there. After getting confirmation from the sensor team, Delta asked what Kawaki was going to do, but Kawaki just watched Jura, who was still standing there without doing anything. I thought Kawaki would attack Jura, but apparently not. What a loser you are, Kawaki. Then, we see Boruto with Sarada and the others. But here we see that the surroundings of the place have been filled with claw marks. Konohamaru, who saw Boruto, did not say thank you at all. Instead, he seemed annoyed to see Boruto there. What are you thinking, Boruto? You go in and out of Konohan all you want. Don't you understand your position here? Sarada, who heard Konohamaru's words towards Boruto, told him to shut up and stop saying that. And Sarada emphasized to Konohamaru, don't you see it? What will happen to me if Boruto doesn't come and save me? Nice, Sarada. Show if Boruto is a hero. After Sarada scolded Konohamaru, now he tries to give information to Boruto to be careful, because it looks like the code can manipulate the claws, and you don't know where they will appear. Wait. What the heck? Seriously, Konohamaru, you said that. Lol. Even Boruto seems to have surpassed you, Konohamaru, and Boruto already knows the claw technique. Boruto then confirmed to the shinobi who was there whether he was a member of the sensor unit. Exactly. Boruto ordered Nishi to focus on the claws in the area, and don't let even the slightest trace of chakra slip past you. But do you know what the response was after that? That's right, guys. Nishi ignored the advice given to Boruto. Even as a criminal ninja like Boruto, it's inappropriate to dare to give such orders. I know how you feel, Boruto. After you save all the Konoha ninjas and that's the treatment you get, I'd probably use Rasengan on his body right then and there. Lol, I'm just kidding, guys. Sumire, who had recovered and woke up, tried to call out to him. Boruto-kun. Sumire gave the information she knew, that Hidari's target was Sarada, because when Konohamaru was at point-blank range, Hidari kept heading towards Sarada, and Sarada confirmed what Sumire said, that Hidari intends to devour me, and that's at least what Hidari said. Does this have anything to do with why my father became a shinju tree? Konohamaru, hearing what Sarada said, did not understand. What does it mean to become a tree? Konohamaru began to assume that it had something to do too when Moegi turned into the same thing as that. Boruto then explained that the person you see like Sasuke is a person formed based on Sasuke's chakra. And Boruto explained that the point is not to think too much about it because the most important thing now is to focus on defeating him and saving Sasuke. Sarada and Sumire were silent at Boruto's words, but Konohamaru still didn't understand what Boruto was saying. And where did Boruto get that information from? What happened to Konohamaru? Did he hit his head on the wall after losing to Hidari and his intelligence dropped? Feel it, Konohamaru. Boruto then emphasized to Konohamaru to focus on what Boruto said, because if not, then you will be killed. And suddenly, Nishi became panicked because he felt a chakra coming from the claw marks. Boruto then asked him to calm down, and where did the chakra come from? But Nishi didn't really know where it was, and suddenly from the claw marks it showed that someone had appeared, and it was Sumeaka's army that had arrived. There were 69 of them. I'm just guessing, guys. The battle begins. Sarada, Sumire, and Boruto have been surrounded by Sumeaka troops. Boruto, who is behind Sarada, gives a strategy that Boruto will do his best and he will try to defeat some of them, because Hidari's goal is Sarada. Then Boruto asks Sarada to focus on counterattacks. Then Konohamaru calls Sumire to come closer and stay away from Boruto and Sarada, and the fight begins. Sumeaka then gave an attack to Boruto, but Boruto, who was ready with his sword, then slashed Sumeaka's body into 2 parts. Boruto and Sarada worked together to defeat the Sumeaka one by one. But while Sarada was focused on fighting, she didn't realize that there was one Sumeaka running towards her and approaching her. And sure enough, from the Sumeaka's body, Hidari came out and pulled Sarada's leg. Hidari's hand then turned into a tree root and caught her. Sarada really panicked. She couldn't get out of the grip of the tree's hand. Then suddenly, Boruto quickly threw a shuriken behind Sumuka's body where Hidari appeared, and quickly Boruto used the Hirai Shinjutsu and moved to the back of Hidari's body. Hidari didn't realize that Boruto had managed to move behind his body, and right on Hidari's shoulders, Boruto immediately landed a Rasengan that destroyed Hidari's back body. But unexpectedly, Hidari disappeared and left a cross-shaped claw mark right under his feet. Sarada panicked and already knew that this was going to be bad. Hidari managed to escape and was going to heal the wound. Then we see Hidari move like a shinju dimension. The wound that Hidari got instantly healed due to the tree's roots. Masashi Kishimoto is really an MMORPG gamer. He made Hidari's fighting technique like a Dota game. Returning to base after getting hurt badly enough to recover. This is funny to me. So later, after Hidari's wounds had recovered, Hidari reappeared through the claw marks on the back of Boruto and Sarada's bodies. The two of them were unaware of Hidari's presence, and he immediately used Rinnegan's eyes and made so many claw marks. After that, Hidari went back into the claw marks. Cheat you, Hidari. Realizing Hidari's strategy, Sarada told Boruto to fly into the air, and she would distract from below. And when Hidari reappeared, Sarada asked Boruto to use another Rasengan, but unfortunately, Boruto ignored Sarada's advice. He felt flying was not an option. This is cool, Boruto. Boruto seems to have other plans. He will use the Uzuhiko with maximum output, and besides, Boruto will finish him off in one blow. Sarada was surprised to hear that Boruto would use the Uzuhiko. Teat uses the rotation and revolution of the planet along with the power of centrifugal force. It's a new Rasengan that I call the chakra of the planet. This is absolutely insane. What an overpowering jutsu. Hearing what Boruto said, Sarada was a little worried if it would work or not. Can you take him down without him running off to his claw grimes in one hit? And Boruto seems confident in what he's going to do because according to Boruto, it shouldn't be a problem. As long as I do it without holding back, at any rate, the power of Uzuhiko is limitless. Speaking of limitless, does Boruto use the same technique as Yuta when using Gojo's body? Then, Boruto explained the reason why he couldn't follow Sarada's advice. This technique required Boruto to take the planet's chakra by stepping on both feet directly from the ground, and that's why Boruto can't fly. In addition, since Boruto's goal is to knock his out in one hit, he needs more chakra to be used. Sarada then understood that Boruto needed Shi to buy time while Boruto did it. But unexpectedly, a hand emerged from the claw mark, and Konohamaru, who had noticed first, immediately attacked. But it turned out that Hidari used the lightning element to defend. And after that, Hidari's hand went back into the claw mark. Seeing Konohamaru's sudden move, Boruto reminds him to stay by Himawari's side. But Konohamaru is evasive, and he insists that he will do what he wants to prioritize. And if Boruto has time to complain, then it is better if Boruto prepares to use his jutsu. And while they were off guard, Hidari appeared from behind Sarada's body and grabbed her body with a hand shaped like a tree root. It seemed like Hidari intended to pull Sarada's body into his claw marks. But before Hidari managed to bring Sarada into the Shinju dimension, Sarada used Chidori to shock Hidari. And after Hidari went limp, Sarada immediately threw Hidari's body into the air, and Sarada shouted at Boruto to prepare to use Uzuhiko. To be honest, it's not fully charged yet, but I've got to do it now. And for the second time, Boruto manages to land a Rasengan right on Hidari's body. And the effect of Boruto's attack produces a hurricane that is so big that it rotates under his feet. Hidari's body is completely in the rotation of the hurricane, and we see Hidari's body being crushed and bounced in the air. Boruto managed to do that and made part of Hidari's body crumble, and left only the upper part of Hidari's body in one hand. Seeing Hidari about to fall to the ground, Boruto was determined not to let Hidari escape again. Because honestly, Boruto didn't have time if he did something like that again. But after Hidari fell and left pieces of his body, suddenly a clown like a hero came and strangled part of Hidari's body that had been destroyed by Boruto. What are you doing, Kawaki? Want to look cool? You're not doing anything stupid. Boruto was surprised to see Kawaki, who was unexpectedly there. With a smug face, Kawaki said that Hidari seemed to be in a lot of pain, so he was going to get Hidari out of that pain. Kawaki then partially destroyed Hidari's body with an explosion released from his hand. Did we succeed? That's what Konohamaru said after Kawaki destroyed Hidari's entire body. And it turns out, after Hidari's body was completely destroyed, they got the core of Hidari's body, which was shaped like an object. And to be precise, it was a fruit. Maybe this is a chakra fruit or something. What do you think, guys? Boruto, who was holding the soul thorn, immediately confirmed it to Kashin Koji through the frog on his robe. Object confirmed. There's no mistaking it. It's the same as what I saw, the soul thorn. And after Boruto got confirmation from Kashin Koji, who was at Orochimaru headquarters, Kawaki grabbed Boruto's shoulder and asked him to explain what it was. Boruto said that this thing is something that Boruto really needs. The soul throne is a part to save my master, who has turned into a Shinju tree. Boruto confirmed to Kawaki, if he already understands what Boruto said, then Boruto asked Kawaki to let Boruto go. But if not, then Boruto will not hesitate to cut off his arm. Damn! Boruto is really cool, guys, but Kawaki still insisted on making Boruto say that information. Who did you get that information from, Boruto? But before Boruto can answer Kawaki's question, from a distant direction, a laser pierced Boruto's body. More precisely, this is a bijuudama laser. Boruto, who was unprepared for the attack, suddenly lost strength and fell to the ground. Sarada and Sumire, who saw Boruto fall and bleed from his mouth, panicked. Konohamaru and the others really don't understand what made Boruto get a sudden attack, and it's not confirmed who the culprit was. Then Kawaki tried to contact Delta, who was far away from there. But before it was answered, we saw Jura, who was floating in the air with his hands in his pants pockets. It looks like I failed to hit his vitals. Delta really didn't expect that guy to shoot from this far away. Remembering Boruto's words about the thorn fruit that could save Sasuke, who had turned into a Shinju tree, Sarada tried to grab it. But before Sarada could grab the thorn fruit, Jura, from his rinnegan eye, tried to shoot the same laser at Sarada. The thorn fruit suddenly floated in the air and moved towards Jura. They were all surprised to see the thorn soul floating in the air. And in the end, the core of Hidari's body was successfully obtained by Jura. But what kind of jutsu was it? Was it some kind of Shinra Tensei that pulls an object towards the user? What do you think? Jura, who saw Kawaki's ability to destroy Hidari's body, looks quite upset. Even now, Jura seems to have realized that, for now, it seems like Kawaki is more than enough to be food for 10 tails. Besides that, Jura is so very upset with Boruto. Besides, he managed to take away his target. Boruto is also the one who managed to defeat Hidari, and moreover, Boruto already knows information about the soul thorn that is the core in Hidari's body. And because of that, Jura has now considered Boruto to be such a big threat. And now, Jura decides to kill Boruto. And that's what Jura intended after Kawaki and Boruto destroyed Hidari's body. Then we get a confirmation at the end of this story. The word for ball and soul sound the same in this context. Konohamaru thinks it's ball, but Koji used the word for soul. Jura's snapping skills are a fearsome threat. Will happen to those who tried to free Sasuke. And that's the end of the Boruto Chapter 12 spoilers. But calm down, guys. Boruto is not really dead. Jura failed to hit a vital part of Boruto's body. But I'm worried how this will go. By the way, when like and subscribe, same as a soul thorn. So please give me the soul thorn. I want to save Sasuke. I'm iits'Nime. See you in the official episode that will be released on the 20th. Bye bye, Dada Bio.